Okay, so here is the answer key of what you should have finished yesterday at home. I'm sorry I'm not there today to go over it with you. If you look here, you can check your answers for questions 1 through 4. Hopefully you didn't have any trouble on 1 and 2 by moving, when you have variables on both sides, subtracting, trying to keep that coefficient positive, and then I just had a two-stepper. Again, I subtracted the y, and 4 minus 1y gives me 3y, and then I just had to finish it up by dividing by 3. Down here for number 3, I had the common denominator of 5. Remember, that meant I could multiply everything, or actually I have to multiply everything by 5. Remember, if I'm making everything 5 times bigger, then that's everything has to be 5 times bigger. So when I multiply everything times 5, I end up with a q, which is like that. I have the secret little 1 there. 1q equals 45 minus 2q. And then I have to rearrange and get these variables over here. So I use my inverse operations. And I got 3q equals 45. And then, of course, divide by 3, you get 15. And then for number 4, I just have decimals, but I do the same process. I subtract the 4.3d from both sides. I'm left with 1.5d equals 7.5. Use inverse operations to divide by 1.5, and I get d equals 5. 5 and 6 were a little bit more complicated. We had some distributive property here. So if you look, I distributed the 6, and then I had variables on both sides and had to rearrange. Same with number 6. I distributed the 3, ended up with variables on both sides, had to do some inverse operations, and I get negative 5 for my answer. Feel free to pause this at any time so you can look at the screen and compare your work or fix your work if you need to. Number 7, I had fractions, so I used 7 as my common denominator because there's only 7s. So once I multiplied everything by 7, I ended up with 4m equals 126 minus 2m. Move all my variables to the left by using inverse operations, divide by 6, and you get 21. And then for number 8, we had to use the common denominator of 18. That's a CD. I don't know if you can tell. That looks really weird, doesn't it? But that's supposed to be common denominator. And then, so I multiplied everything by 18 except what was in the parentheses. If you watched the video yesterday and took those extra notes, you would know that this is off limits. You can't do anything with this n plus 3 until your fractions are cleared. Then you can distribute to it. So I multiplied everything except my parentheses by 18. I ended up with 4n plus 9 equals 12 times the quantity n plus 3. Then I distribute the 12, rearrange my variables on both sides, get my two-stepper, and then I get this really ugly answer. Okay, so again, I'm sorry I'm not there to go over this with you. Please check, fix, do what you need to this paper before moving on to today's activity. Today's activity is the substitute will have it for you, and each of you is going to be given either a green piece of paper or a yellow piece of paper. Okay, so you have partner A and you have partner B, right? The questions are not similar, so like if we look at partner A and partner B's question, they obviously are not the same, but you should both get the same answer. Okay, so what I want you to do is work independently on these problems. I'm going to do the first one with you on both pages, just to kind of get everybody's brain going again, reminding what to do with like terms. And then you're going to work by yourself. Again, the substitute has these pages. You're going to work by yourself, and at the end of class, when there's like 5 or so minutes left, just ask the sub to go over the answers, and by go over, I mean just, hey, can you tell us what the answers were supposed to be so we can check our work? And that's all you guys will be doing today. So let's go ahead and do partner A together, this first question. Okay, so first thing, of course, I'm going to do is my wall of equality, which I know you all love. Then I'm going to distribute the 3. So I'm going to get 3x plus 9 minus x. And then, of course, I bring down the 17 equals. I have like terms on the same side, so I'm just going to combine those. I'm going to get 3x minus 1x, so now I have 2x plus 9 equals 17. Notice I did not use inverse operations because they're on the same side, right? I'm just combining the terms. Now I just have my two-stepper, and I get 8 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2, x equals 4. Okay, so that's partner A. I know it doesn't look green right now in the video, but this is actually the green page. And then if you need to pause this, if you were partner A, go ahead and pause it if you didn't get it copied down. And then partner B, see that's the yellow one. We're going to go ahead and work this one out together. Draw our wall of equality. I'm going to distribute this 2 here. So I'm going to have 7x minus 8 plus 2x plus 24 equals the 52. Remember, the 2 times the 12 gives me a positive 24. I have 7x plus 2x, so now I have 9x on this side. Remember, I'm combining them. And then I have negative 8 and positive 24. When I combine those, I get positive 16, and I bring down the 52. Now I've just got a two-stepper. So I'm going to subtract 16 from both sides. 9x equals 36. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 4. So you'll see that partner A and partner B, the answers were both 4. Okay, so go ahead and work on the rest of these problems by yourself, and then again at the end of the class when there's a few minutes left, just ask the substitute to tell you guys the answers. All right, and then tomorrow when you're at home, you'll be doing something entirely different. You'll just be taking notes over solving inequalities. All right, thanks guys, hope you have a good day.